All right, what's going on, everybody? It's James Abbott, Dapper Dan Barbershop in Richfield, Connecticut, and today we are here at Mohegan Sun, and we have Matt with Gamma Plus today. Matt, thanks so much for coming out, dude. I appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate having us out here. It's always a pleasure.
Last time we spoke, we went over the difference between STYLECRAFT and Gamma Plus, which thank you, because that was confusing as hell to me. I didn't know what the difference was.
We understand. It's a little
I understand the difference. It's the same but different.
The same but different.
The same but different. Same different, like that. So tell me what you got in your hand right now. What are you working with?
So right now, this is our newest release from STYLECRAFT. This is the Rebel trimmer. So this is going to complete the set. We've got the Rebel clipper, we have the Rebel shaver, now we've got the Rebel trimmer. So this trimmer has a super torque rotary motor. It's the same type of motor that the Rebel clipper has. Runs at 7,500 RPMs. So it's fast, but not really fast. It's actually perfect for detailing, lining up. And we actually, all of our other trimmers come with the Expo, either black DLC blade or the gold blade. And this one actually comes with the Japanese stainless steel blade. So this one is actually super sharp, maybe a little bit sharper than the other blades. So it's perfect for detailing and lining up.
It's sharp. Jorge loves the sharp.
It could also, handle bulk if you want to remove bulk with your trimmer. But this is really like the perfect detailing and lining.
So I love the stuff you guys are coming up. One, that's awesome, because I do love the Rebel trimmer. Dave was using the, Dave, you were going back from the boosted, right? You were using the boosted and the Rebel at the same time? Yeah. So we're going back between those, but I love that you finally came out with the full Rebel set.
We had to complete the set.
Is there going to be an Instinct Pro foil? Is that going to happen?
I don't know.
Is that possible?
I don't know about an Instinct foil, but we do have another Instinct coming out very, very soon.
All right.
This is going to be the same vector motor that the Instinct is in now, but it's going to be a bigger body. The Instinct clipper now is super small. It's the same size.
It's very tiny. Yeah,
it's tiny. If you have big hands, some people might not like that. So we're doing a metal body, and it's going to have the same shape as the X, or similar shape as the X Ergo. So we're calling it like the X Instinct.
Because it does feel like a trimmer. You're right. When you hold it, it feels like a trimmer.
It's a little, I don't want to say too small. Some people with small hands, they love it, but it's something to get used to. So we wanted to do the same vector motor. You just get that same instinctual power, but we're putting it in a metal body. So it's going to be a little heavier, but a conventional size clipper body.
Okay. Right.
But the metal body also is going to eat the vibration as well. So it'll
super
help
quiet
with,
then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Super quiet. You won't feel it, like shaking your entire arm. It's just tough with the 11,000 RPMs. The thing is moving fast. So,
But I do love your Mythic, your Apex, and the Saber, correct? Are on that metal housing?
Exactly. And, if you can get used to that heavier clipper, people that, love the Indus Masters, the Mythic is the one. That is...
Well, it's power. You feel power in your hand.
You feel the power, but the metal bodies actually also have bigger batteries. So it actually gives those metal clippers a little more power.
You got fans.
I know.
You got fans.
It's a small world. It's a small industry. Stick around long enough, you're going to know a lot of people.
I will say that metal housing is... I feel like I could literally stomp the hell out of that thing. Nothing...
You could drop it.
That blade will break first. The blade will definitely break first.
The blade definitely will break first.
Yeah,
but
100%.
That body... We've had a guy run over his Mythic with a truck.
You don't recommend that, though.
We do not ever recommend.
We're going to say that out loud. We do not recommend.
We don't recommend dropping your stuff. Don't do any of
run
that.
anything over.
No.
Okay.
But if you happen to drop your metal clippers, they should be fine. But yeah, Rebel trimmer. We're launching it here. It's exclusive at CT Barber this weekend. We will have it available.
I have not. I have not.
By all means, please touch it, turn it on. I was just actually trying it out on my
this
arm.
exact one. Excellent. Okay,
yes,
good.
Try that out though. It's so soft. Like I can't even.
Oh Jesus! Ew.
I didn't touch it. That is fresh out the box. It is zero gap to the T.
It doesn't even pull or anything.
No.
I want to clean this before you sell it. Somebody. This feels like an upgraded hitter, like a super. So like the hitter is great. Obviously, the hitter puts you guys where you. I personally, I think it put you guys where you are. The hitter. It's a great trimmer. Everyone knows the hitter.
The hitter was our OG, but you hit it on the head. That is exactly what we're going for.
Yeah. That's exactly what it feels like. And you got the 360, which I love.
360 is standard with all ours. We've got the 3 different lid colors. You can mix and match your colors. But yeah, this thing, It's quiet, it's powerful, but it is soft on the skin. Like I was just testing it on my arm.
There's nothing on that. Something else I want to talk to you about. That's cheers, by the way.
Okay.
We're drinking out of a Dapper Den mug.
Yeah, you see that?
Very nice. Is the skin. Now, I remember one of our barbers, Joe, bought the skin, and I was like, "What? There's no lever." I was very confused about this whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I called you up and I asked you, I said, "What's the deal with this clipper?" And the way you described it to me, I'll let you describe it. But after you told me about it, I was like, "This makes the most." And I started using it as you told. I was like, "This is the best idea for a clipper."
The skin. So actually, that idea came from Taylor Cuts. So his name's on the box. His name's on the box for a reason. That was his idea, and it's something that he uses every day. He calls it a secret weapon, but he loves it to bald out. Anytime he's doing a bald fade, he uses that to bald out to save his trimmers. Everyone loves to bald out, with their trimmers, super sharp blade, and that's great. But the more you do it, the more you're killing your blade. You're gonna have to replace your blade all the time. The whole point of the skin was there's no lever. It is a zero blade. It is going to get literally down to the skin. So you can go right from using the skin into your foil shaver, and it potentially cuts out a step while you're fading. Like everyone wants to do something quicker, faster, but still good quality.
But to me, it's saving my trimmer.
Exactly.
It's saving the life of my trimmer.
It's doing a couple things. You're saving your trimmer, but you're cutting down the time on your haircut.
It's got this much gap now. It's like twice the size of the video.
Exactly. So the whole reason there's no lever because you don't need to adjust the taper. You don't need to adjust the length at what you're cutting. It's always going to be at the skin. So you just use that to set your guideline, bald out below that. Then you got your guideline, and then you start fading in. But that's the whole thing, is really just save your trimmer blades. You want to keep them as sharp as possible when you're doing lineups or designs, whatever.
People do designs with them too, the skin?
Not with the skin, but with the trimmer.
Bold.
You want to keep your trimmer blade sharp for designs.
Yes, correct.
The more you're using it to bulk out with thicker, heavier hair, it's dulling the blade. So.
It's great to have a tool that's like for me, to have a tool that's strictly dedicated to doing that job. These guys know. I think Dave was there one time. I did 13 skin. It was all skin fades in one day, and I got down to my last client. He was like, I knew he was like a 1 to a 2. He's like, I think I want to go skin fade today. I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. But to have that trimmer to be like, cool, I can save all of my other clippers, my trimmers, to just do this and get it done even faster than what I have to. I will say I do love the Saber trimmer, though. I think that's probably my favorite trimmer ever made, ever.
The Saber.
It's really good.
I'm not a barber. I'm not a barber, but I've been doing this for like 13 years now. And the Saber trimmer, it's got this special digital brushless motor that we don't have in any of our other trimmers. It is same motor in the Saber clipper, but it's the only clipper and trimmer we've got with the brushless motor. And there's something about this brushless motor that is super efficient. So you get a 6-hour runtime or a 4-hour runtime, which blows most clippers out of the water.
Yeah.
And it's super quiet because of the metal body. So it holds the vibration, and it's just, you don't even hear it.
Yep.
And then we put the one blade on that. It is the one.
You know what I like that you're going to think is so stupid about that trimmer? Is the button. The fact that I don't have to click a switch. I don't know what it is, just having a button instead. I know it's so dumb, but I think it's such a nice feature to click a button instead.
Then flick a switch. No, I kind of get that. Like I said, I'm not a barber, but I play with all the tools, and like I see the difference between like hitting the button versus like having to like hit the side switch.
Yeah.
And like we've actually, like sometimes with the side switch, you use the clipper a lot and you don't clean it as often. You get hair in there, and it like will mess with the lever. But yeah,
I have broken clippers because of strictly the on-off switch.
Yep,
that's it. On the side.
Yeah, I mean we have actually our Ergo and Ex-Ergo clippers. We've got the metal button like that. So
yes. But again, when you have made something, Gamma Plus STYLECRAFT, and they've made something, every little detail. I talked last time about the last year I interviewed you, the Apex and the Mythic. I love that the lever was a little bit wider. You guys put some time and consideration to think of this. The levers or the switches you make are these metal housing solid things, which is great. That's a great feature to have on a clipper, trimmer, everything.
Yep.
And you come up with all these ideas personally, right? You can take credit right now.
Genius.
This is the
this head right here. No,
it's coming up with all the ideas.
absolutely not. I just take what is given to me and we sell it, but we have like some of the smartest people working. We have an entire engineering team behind all the stuff that we create, and once something comes out, we're constantly looking for feedback. So we always like listen to people's comments, responding back, just hearing what everyone's saying, and if we need to make a change on the fly, we're open to that. We understand, we got it, we'll make it on the next production run, and things just continuously will get better, you know? Especially with like the Instinct, that vector motor is so new. No one else, there are some other companies that have it, but no one else has the engineering team that we have that are looking at the issues and trying to fix it on the fly, because when you have something new out there, new technology, other people don't know how to service it or fix problems. We're literally doing that on the fly as these issues come up, as production runs come in. We're trying to sit there and troubleshoot, you know, fix these problems immediately on the spot, and then
That's amazing, man. I love that.
Smooth it out for the next production runs,
and it shows, man. I mean, they can't see it right now, but you got Victorino up there right now. Every year he's here, there is a crowd of people out there just showing off the stuff.
we can't have a big enough space with the crowd he brings in.
No, you cannot. People are literally backed up against the wall there. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, Matt, thank you so much for coming by, man. I appreciate you and everything you do. I hope to see you at the shop soon. All right?
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, yes.
I do owe you all a visit.
You do.
It's been a couple months. Hey,
Also get some Voodoo Brown, too.
we'll definitely do that. But just in fairness, I got my hair cut on stage just now because one of our barbers needed a model. And she's like, hey, is your barber going to be here? Because I'm a local from Connecticut. And I was like, shoot, you know, I've been hopping shows the past like month or two, and it's like every time I come to a show, I get cut by one of our guys, but I'm leaving my boy out to dry. And I was like, you know, I haven't even talked to him. I don't know if he's coming. Like, he showed up to the show last year, but I was like, I haven't seen him in a couple months because I'm always out here doing that. So that's also why I haven't come back for another cut.
It's okay. Listen,
I've been on the road.
We still love you. You're a good dude.
But, you know, I know where to find you.
Yes, and we'll have a couple drinks. So we'll have some Voodoo Brown barbecue as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta come check out your new bar now that it's finished.
You were there when it wasn't finished.
That's right. Construction.
Yes.
Yes. I need to come by and have a proper drink.
Yes, please. It's looking good. Red Oak. It's very nice. Yeah.
You guys have a nice, like, different aesthetic for your shop, too.
We try.
A different look that I think is what this industry needs, you know?
Yes.
Like,
I mean, that's why we hired Greg. He brings the different look. He brings the different vibe.
No, but I see it, and you got just the way you guys cut, too. It's good to, you know, have different looks and perspectives in this industry.
100%, yes. That's what we're trying to do. So.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you. Look at you.
Hey.
Giving me some compliments. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Matt, thanks so much, man.
Yes, sir.
Matt, STYLECRAFT, Get 'em Flush. Check them out. I'm going to leave their website all over here.
Pop up.
Yeah, I like that.
Follow us.
Yeah. TikTok, Netflix.